Oh, which one are we doing first?
What are we doing
Terrifier.
first?
Ah,
We're doing
nice.
Terrifier first. Welcome back,
Yes.
folks, to another trailer breakdown
Hello.
from the Dreadcast. Hello. Yes, I can always forget you can't see us compared to the podcast.
No.
It's just these mystery voices. I am Tom.
I'm T.
Yes, and we are the Dreadful... oh, yes, I've been calling us the Dreadful Duo.
You
in
have
the
been, haven't
in
you?
the podcast descriptions. I wanted to come up with a little something for us.
Well, that's
So,
good. I
we're
like
the-
that.
we're
We
the
got a little outro as well that we've worked on that I
Yeah.
get right now.
You do find it only took about 6 months, but we got it right in the end.
Yeah.
So we're the Dreadful Duo, Tom and T from the Dreadcast, and we're doing another trailer breakdown today. But we are preluding this trailer breakdown of Terrifier 2 with Terrifier 1 because I've never seen it. So it makes sense to see
No.
the trailer for this first. Now, you're a big fan.
Oh yeah. I was a huge fan. I saw the film. It came out on, I believe it came out on Shudder, but it wasn't on there for long. I don't think they've got it now. I need
This
to
is the
double check
early
that.
days of Shudder. Because Shudder's not
Yeah.
that old, is it? It's quite new in
Shudder's
scheme
quite
of
new,
streaming
But
services.
I think Terrifier kind of grew in popularity quite a bit, and I don't know why they have got the license. Maybe they just ran out. But this is actually, so Terrifier is not the first appearance of the main slasher.
Is it
No,
not?
it's not. No. So
I
Art the
didn't
Clown,
know that. Okay.
who is the main villain, actually appeared in the director's shorts that you can find on YouTube. I can't remember the name of it. I think it was like an anthology he did where this tape was passed around and Art the Clown kept appearing. He did like a few short stories and he appeared in it. But then Terrifier was the first first full length film.
Yeah,
And then
feature length
because it
film.
did so well in popularity, he then went on. He's now finished making Terrifier 2.
Yes, which I'm not sure on the release date. Obviously, say on the trailer, unless you know. But we
Don't think it's till. It might say in the Terrifier 2 trailer. It probably will.
yeah, I'm sure it will at the end. And I would have thought it'll be later on this year, maybe start of next year.
Yeah, something around that.
Now I know it's a clown. I think is it Art the Clown?
So it's Art the Clown. He's
Yeah.
our main slasher in this.
I don't know anything
He's
about
not so much a clown. Well, I'll tell you, you'll work out. He is a clown, but he's a different type of a clown. If that makes sense.
And we are gonna do Terrifier soon. I think.
Yes.
I tell you what. We'll work out the release date. Well, we'll work out when Terrifier 2 comes out, and we'll fit it in with that. How's that?
That sounds good.
Because this is you. This is all you. This one.
Oh, this is mine. This is
This
This
is-
is hands down one of my favorite films.
This is your birthday come early.
It is, yes.
And the reason why we're doing trailer breakdown is because T's potato webcam is ruining his Planet Terror recording. So that podcast will be coming soon. So let's get some trailers done, shall we?
Yeah.
Now I'm new to this, so I've seen pictures of Art. I've never even seen the trailer for Terrifier. So
You can get a NECA figure for him now as well. So there you go.
see, that really shows its popularity. Then in fact, you can
Oh,
get
yeah.
a NECA figure for it. That's right.
Now I will say though that if I remember rightly, the guy who plays Terrifier in this, the guy who plays Art in this, isn't the original guy.
Okay.
They had someone else doing, but when they did the Terrifier film, I believe he was replaced.
Okay, cool. All right, let's go through it. So this is the first one. We're just going to quickly go through this, and then we'll go to the second one, which you haven't seen.
No, I haven't seen it.
Right.
I didn't even know it was coming out until I saw a tweet, and it's like, oh, it's out.
Perfect. All right, let's do it.
Holophobia.
Holophobia. I love the font. I'm a sucker for good fonts. Whoa.
Oh yeah,
Oh, this looks grindhousey as fuck.
it does, doesn't it?
What's wrong?
I'm fine. Why?
Keep looking over your shoulder.
There is there's a filter / tone over this, and it's grindhousey as hell, and I love it already.
What kind?
Now the blonde lady, she's quite famous in. Oh, Hallows Eve. That was the name of these shorts.
My tires?
All right.
He knows this is your car. He saw us getting into it earlier.
Hey, hands awesome.
Cut it out.
My friend wants your number.
Kill you.
Jesus
But
Christ.
that guy was harmless. He was just some douchebag in a costume acting like a retard because it's Halloween.
Oh, it's also set at Halloween. Oh, I wonder if they'll show the scene or like allude to it.
I get the feeling it's quite a small cast.
It is. There's only about I think 5 or 6 people in this entire film. It's very, very small.
So not a high kill count.
No. But that would spoil it. So
Wow.
basically, the whole of the film
Yeah.
takes place in 2 locations. That's it.
Mhm.
There's a diner,
Mm.
and there's the abandoned building. That's it. Just 2 locations. And actually, the diner scene is probably about maybe 5-10 minutes of the whole film.
Really? Okay.
Oh yeah, it
one
all
thing I'm-
takes place in one location, pretty much.
I mean, that's how you save on the budget. I think one thing I'm looking forward to finding out, if you do find out when we do watch it, is, well, actually no. As I say this, I'm doubting myself. You never normally want to know an origin story of a killer or a famous character in the film.
Yeah.
Because it ruins the mystery. And do you ever get the origin of? Is he human? Is he a monster? Like
In this film, no.
yeah. Okay. Interesting.
I haven't seen all of All Hallows Eve, which is the shorts that Art the Clown first appeared in.
Yeah.
But I don't. I think the director stated
Mm.
who Art was, but to say that might give away certain bits of the film.
Yes. No, I see what you're doing.
So I don't really want to say that.
That's fine.
But
That's fine.
the blonde lady who appeared in the car, she's quite well known in the horror circles. She has appeared in a few others as well.
Let's just have a look. Let's see if I can recognise her face.
But in case you missed it, Art the Clown is a mime clown, so he doesn't say anything.
I noticed that. Yeah, there was nothing from him at all. One thing I did notice, which me being a big wrestling nerd, one thing in the wrestling world, if you're going to have a hardcore match or a violent match where you will bleed, wrestlers will normally wear white because the blood shows up better on white. More if they were wearing a black shirt or black shorts, blood looks more visceral over white. And that's what I got instantly thinking by seeing he's predominantly white. He's white and black, but mostly white. And when the blood is on him, it looks so much more visceral and has so much more of an impact than if he was dressed as a Gacy clown.
Yeah, that's true. So the blonde lady is Catherine Corcoran, and she's appeared in such films as Terrifier, Return to Nukem High. She's also done films like 100 Acres of Hell, Trust. She's done a lot of horror-ish bits and pieces.
Yeah, horror. She's been around the horror world, but obviously not the you wouldn't say the mainstream horror. She's frequented the horror circles, but not the mainstream one. I do recognise her though, but maybe from something else.
See, what's great about this trailer is it doesn't show. It doesn't give away too much, which is great.
There
it
is
doesn't
a
give away.
mystery to it.
I thought they were going to include a reference to a certain scene in this film, but they haven't, which is great. So when you watch this film, that's going to be a complete surprise.
See, I love. There is a filter over there. There's some sort of tone filter over this, and if you added
a sepia tone.
Yeah. If a very faint one. If you added some scratches or some flickering, some hair, that would look so B movie and like the film itself. The whatever it's shot on, the film reel was was starting to burn out and rip and tear. I love it.
Oh yeah.
Oh, what a shot!
Yeah, there he is.
He's
I don't
clearly
give away
not
too much.
human.
Okay, is that what you? Okay. Well, the thing is, I'm not going to say anything because otherwise I'll ruin when you watch Terrifier.
No, don't. I'm speculating here. I mean, I look at that. I look at the head, and either he's such a committed psycho clown that he's got prosthetics on his face, or he's simply not human. Because look at his cheekbones.
They are pretty high.
Yeah. There was another shot. I think it was further on. The nose. There it is.
Yep.
Oh, do that.
Yeah.
Look at the nose and the chin. I mean, yeah, I'm interested. I like his little hat as well. His little.
Yeah. I can't remember. I don't think the overall runtime of Terrifier is that long. It is quite. I don't think it's a long film. I think it's quite short, which is good.
Back to your budget. Okay.
Yeah. I think when they got Terrifier 2, I think the budget was a lot bigger, but we'll find out.
Well, speaking of Terrifier 2, let's go watch that, shall we?
Yeah.
Before we do watch it, do you reckon by watching Terrifier 2 now, and I've not seen Terrifier 1, it would spoil it for me?
It might do. The only thing I'm thinking is if you actually... I don't think you should watch Terrifier 2 because I think if you do...
Yeah.
If you haven't seen the first film, because it might allude to events in this film, which, I tell you what, don't watch this. We won't do Terrifier 2 only because I think it will give away potential. It might give away too much from the first film. In which case, then when you go to watch Terrifier, you'll sit there going, "Well, okay, I know that though." Let's move on to our other trailer. Because I think if you were to watch, I think looking at this now and thinking about what happens in the film, it may give away too much. It will spoil what happens in Terrifier.
I kind of want to watch it though.
Oh,
I kind of want to watch it. I'm fine.
I get you watching.
No, I'm fine to watch it. Come on, I want you to watch it because I know you really love it. So I'm fine to watch it. Come on.
All right.
I'm fine. Right, let's get on to it.
This is for me. All right.
Here we go. Terrifier 2, folks.
Oh, October 6th. There you go. A couple of months.
Oh. Well, then, we know what we're doing soon.
Months. Oh,
yes. I'm sure we can fit the Terrifier into the schedule in September.
I'm sure we can.
I also like that Bloody Disgusting have done a new logo. I like it. It's good.
That is pretty cool.
Right, Terrifier 2. Let's go.
Did you figure out what you're dressing up as?
So excited.
He wants to dress up as a real guy who murdered 9 people last year.
Oh, you're not doing that.
It's just a costume.
You think that guy's still out there? What's up with you and this clown all of a sudden? You're like obsessed.
They never found his body. What if he decides to come back here?
I wouldn't worry about it.
Wait a minute, aren't you that guy from the costume shop?
Sir, what are you doing?
It wasn't me.
He was covered in blood on his shirt and his hands when he got here.
I'm telling you, it was him, Allie. Right down to the little black dot on the tip of his nose.
Oh, that's great.
You're really weird, you know that?
I believe.
I love that he acts all goofy like a clown as well.
No,
Yeah,
I know when Jonathan's
he does.
lying, okay? I could hear it in his voice. Something's wrong.
Look, we're gonna have fun. Stress-free environment.
Yep. Speaking of surprises, kids, we have a very special guest with us today, all the way from Miles County. Please welcome Art the Clown.
It
looks,
looks.
my god!
It looks a lot more high quality in production.
It does, yeah. Holy. Ooh. Oh, they've really stepped up production. Oh, okay.
Oh, that is a great shot.
It looks like they're going with a funhouse kind of vibe.
Yeah.
Like a creepy funhouse. Ah. He looked a bit surprised there.
911. Do you have an emergency?
Wow.
Oh, there's a bit just where
I
she's
love that.
the girl is the girl's like going ham with something. He looks like he steps back in a bit of a what on earth are you doing?
Towards the end of the trailer.
Yeah, keep going. So stop there.
Yeah.
So play it from here, and it's literally a second after here. So pause it here. So when she's doing this, when we get the next shot of Art, he looks like he's a bit. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, he's a bit taken back. Like, whoa,
Wait,
hey, what's
hang on.
going on here? She's actually quite tough. Hang on a minute.
See, that's good because that doesn't give away too much from the first film. That's all right. But they really feel like they've stepped it up a bit.
If you're clever with editing and good at editing, and you're trying to make a trailer, a sequel specifically, you kind of don't want to include too much that would spoil it from the first one. Do you see what I mean about how the blood is so much more impactful on the white? It really is. This shot though, not that's a great shot. I love that.
I feel like we're heading. I think there's going to be a bit of a time jump here, and this is some sort of his funhouse or he's done. That's a fantastic shot.
That's what the hell happened in here. But that I'm hoping this shot. Hang on. This shot we're looking at here is, let's say, 10 seconds of her on the floor, writhing like in pain. I would shoot this, no sound, as in no background music, no intense music. Her just trying to collect herself. No background music, and then just him slowly walking in the back. To me, those sort of shots are more terrifying when there's no intense music. We talked about that actually. Was it? It might have been The Sadness. I'm not sure what film we talked about lately, but there was a film. It was. Yeah, where there was no intense music, and then suddenly, like horror just happens.
Was it It might have been The Sadness. We'll have to. Yeah, we'll have to double check that. I like the fact that right at the start, when he's saying he wants to dress up as Art the Clown, and the great little note, which is like, no, why would you dress up as someone that when every Halloween you will get people that will do that?
Yeah, dress up as, yeah. Well, I mean, in this universe, he's dressing up as a real life killer, right?
Oh yeah, in
our universe
here.
It's
we
fictional.
Dress up as slashers. Yeah.
I don't see many people dress up as Fred and Rose West or John Wayne Gacy or Ted Bundy.
Yeah, hopefully not.
But yeah, the production quality is a lot higher. It's not got the B movie look and feel to it. The acting doesn't look too bad.
No, it feels like they've got a bit more of a studio backing because obviously they've got way more locations that they do in the first one.
The young girl here, she's clearly into her cosplaying. Like she's got she's got a fucking air compressor with an airbrush going on. Air
compressor thing.
Like it's an air compressor with a mini airbrush for her cosplay. This little boy is obsessed with art.
He is. I like that.
That is fantastic.
You just got the poor retail workers like, sir, please, I just want to close.
What did they say in the shop? Did he just walk in or?
Wait a minute, aren't you that guy from the costume shop?
That guy from the costume shop.
Sir, what are you doing?
So was the woman, who I assume is the mum here of the two kids, thinking that Art, as we see here, like we see in the blurry foreground here, that's Art in the black and white. Is she thinking that it's the dude here dressed up as Art, maybe? Because he looks like a guy that works there. Thinking, are you the guy from the costume shop? One of my favourite clips though from this trailer.
It wasn't me. He was covered in blood on his shirt and his
when
hands.
he's creeping up behind. Hang on, where is it?
I'm telling you, it was him, Ellie.
There.
Right down to the little.
Yeah, that's great. This is why I like Art the Clown, because when you get to see him in the Terrifier films, he has a little hint of Freddy Krueger in that he's a bit of a, not obviously Freddy Krueger is a bit of a wisecracker with his victims, but Art does it in a sort of a weird childlike playfulness to him. It's like the Scooby-Doo villain. It's like, oh, I'm behind you. I'm going to creep up on you.
Tiptoe in with your hands, like ready to pounce.
Spooky, scary. Ooh. Before he then, whips you or whatever.
I like that thought though of describing Freddy, just a little tangent, as a bit clown-like, because he actually is kind of clown-like.
He is a bit, isn't he?
Yeah, I haven't really thought about that. That's an interesting point. And then they cut back to this in a minute, and he's behind her, I think. Look at that face, that jawline. It's
great.
Black dot.
It's just fantastic.
There it is with the with the honking horn.
You're really weird, you know that?
Oh,
this is obviously a Red Band trailer, I'm guessing.
Yeah, I'd say so. There we go. So we cut from this to camera behind her, and he is there. So she does think that it's just someone dressed up.
I believe him.
Yeah.
What?
Something really bad's gonna happen tonight.
No, I know when Jonathan's lying. Okay,
It's a cracking outfit.
See, that's obviously the sisters being set up to be the savior of the film.
Yeah,
the angel costume.
The heroine.
This is great. This is what I was surprised at. The fact that he's welcomed onto a TV show.
Yeah.
I'm like, how? That is surprising.
They also seem to be getting away with it because it seems like it's set at Halloween. So it could be, this is just someone dressed up like Art the Clown, rather than it actually being, no, this is Art the Clown.
Yeah. This is going to be a great film to watch. Or is this in like some sort of her weird... Because that looks like she's a contestant.
Yeah, location-wise, like, we had that bathroom, and now this looks, I don't know, a basement of a factory building. Maybe it could be wherever this party is being held, like a nightclub.
Yeah.
It could just, like a big Halloween party. This could just be a big costume Halloween party somewhere. Because then...
Interesting.
Yeah, look at this. So this is a house, but then we look at this.
That's obviously the house where they lived. That's the basement somewhere.
This is a basement of some industrial building, to put it broadly. That is very interesting.
I thought that was a great shot.
That is very
Crispies! I didn't even notice that on the box.
Oh, I didn't see that either. That's fantastic.
This is making me feel like someone's having a bit of a trip here, or they're playing it. You know, when they had that, it feels very heavily like they're taking, like early morning TV adverts for children.
Yeah.
And they're twisting it. So maybe this is in someone's mind. This feels like a thing that Chucky would do. If I'm being honest.
A little bit.
I didn't notice it said Art Crispies.
He's whipping her there with something.
He's got he has a great collection of like homemade weapons. One of them is a cat of nine tails that has just got like scalpels on it.
Oh yes, that was in the first trailer. Now, what we say about the industrial again, this looks like an industrial building. Does he have like a home base? Shall we say like a place he always goes back to?
Well, the thing is, I don't know, because like I said, in the first Terrifier, it's all set within the confines of a building that's been closed, I think, for like pest extermination.
Okay.
So he's just in some basement of a house. I don't know if he's got a... It might reveal more in the second film, but I don't know if he has a base he goes back to.
Okay. That is very interesting. That is Saw Trap-esque.
I think he's built a funhouse in the time between the two films.
A lot of this, when you're saying funhouse,
of a weird psychedelic funhouse.
When you're saying funhouse and mixed with the whole industrial building, it's giving me collector vibes.
It does.
Actually, the collection, because the collector, the first one was set in the house. The collection was set in pretty much the serial killer, his sort of factory industrial building. It's always a good look. Like same with the Saw films. A lot of the Saw films were set in Jigsaw had these old abandoned buildings that he set all the traps in.
Oh, that's such a great shot.
It really. Whoa! I missed that.
Wait
a minute. What is this?
That's interesting. That's a bit creepy. Oh.
And it's not even a still image. It's a body moving and drawing something or doing something on a wall here.
Oh, okay.
No eyes, hardly any skin.
That is ghoulish, if ever there was something ghoulish. Oh,
that was. What is? Oh, is that her wings? That's her outfit.
Her wings.
That's her outfit. Yeah, that's her outfit.
There's a lot of references to like tearing down angels in this.
Yeah,
which is interesting.
Okay, they have a fight.
See, I reckon there's a great sort of weird full-on fight here, which is why when she starts to fight back in some sort of like bit of a rage, that's where that sort of, this is unexpected. You're right there.
Yeah, right there.
I think if he could speak, he'd be like, "Oh, okay." Oh, Damien Leon's Terrifier 2.
Now, did you just hear those sounds?
Yeah. That could be interesting if that's art. If that's art making that noise.
But
because he never speaks.
And it didn't sound like someone who was suffering. It sounded like a ghoulish, monstery sound.
It also could be. It sounds like someone who's missing their tongue.
Yeah. Yeah, like gargling, maybe.
I wonder if that's him.
Let's go back to the beginning, just in case we missed some bit. So they're discussing art.
He's a bit. I don't know what that is. I don't know if that's the kid or not.
Yeah, that I can't tell if that's the kid or Art himself because it looks too big to be that kid.
Because that's at a laundromat.
Yeah, it is. You can see them there. Yep. Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting.
You think that guy's still out there? What's up with you and this
She's got a cracking skill of cosplaying.
Never found his body.
Does.
He decides to come back here.
Is that a fork?
Yeah. Tonight I took a long deep dip into the murky cesspool that is Art the Clown mystery. The information we have so far is sketchy at best, but we have been able to collect a fair amount of it and ultimately can form some semblance of a narrative, including some theories about our prime suspect, who remains at large. Let that sink in. So he never.
Okay, so
he's just a mystery out there then.
Oh, okay, interesting. Oh.
I wouldn't worry about it.
Keep
Wait a
reading.
minute. Aren't you that guy from the costume shop?
Sir.
That is such a great shot.
I like how they've managed to, with Art the Clown, they've managed to have him as a pretty creepy slasher, but then you still watch him and think, that is just what this kind of a odd bod would do.
Yeah, you're getting the best of both worlds.
It's like, oh, flower sunglasses. All right.
What are you doing?
It wasn't me.
He was covered in blood on his shirt and his hands when he got here.
Now she said it wasn't me.
Was that the mum saying
She?
that?
Yeah, listen.
What are you doing?
It wasn't me.
He was covered in blood.
That's
No.
the kid. That's the boy.
It was the
wasn't
boy.
me.
It wasn't me.
He was covered.
So he must have dressed up as Art.
Oh,
Yeah, a kill maybe
interesting.
happened or a scare, and someone must have accused it of being Art, and then the kid, they're blaming the kid now maybe.
Oh.
Blood on his shirt and his hands when he got here.
What is going on here?
He's laughing at something, but I don't know what.
I'm telling you, it was him, Allie. Right down to the little black dot on the tip of his nose.
So great.
That.
I think that's art. Because you hear that weird little gargly noise again.
Or no. It could be the guy that. Hang on. Right, you heard it there. He picks up whatever this is, little hammer, and then the victim is grabbing its mouth. Oh no, Art was grabbing his mouth right there.
Oh, it is, yeah.
I think it's this guy.
Could be that guy.
You're really weird, you know that?
I believe him.
About what?
Something really bad's gonna happen tonight.
No, I know when Jonathan's lying, okay? I could hear it.
Whoa.
They believe it's the son. They think
Yeah.
the son's lying. Oh.
That's a great shot. That reminds me of the Fog. That's a
Yeah.
John Carpenter Fog Batlick
yeah.
shot.
It's also reference, sort of like the thing.
Yeah.
Special guest all the way from Miles
Yeah, there's some sort of
County.
Halloween party going on here.
Welcome, Art
Yeah.
the Clown.
But not sure what this is, though.
I think this is some sort of weird trip.
Art the Clown.
I think that's a trip. I think she's having a bit of a nightmare there.
Because that's our main girl.
Yeah. It's very much looking like a Alison.
I was going to say Pippi
Not Alice in
Longstocking.
Wonderland. Yeah, Pippi Longstocking's Wizard of Oz type vibes.
Yeah, because she doesn't look like this back there. So it could be a vision. Well, I've got to be honest. What?
Oh, I'm just excited.
I got to be honest. I'm pretty hyped.
Oh yeah.
I think we'll definitely fit in Terrifier in September, and we now have a film for the week of October 6th for the podcast.
Yeah. Oh yes, we do.
Okay. That was Terrifier 1 and 2 trailer, more so the second one. T is very hyped.
Oh yes.
And I have new hype because, like I said, never seen them before. So yeah, that was our trailer breakdown. Anything else to say about it, really? Looks good. Looks
Roll on
great.
October 6th.
Are you a fan of the Terrifier, folks? Leave your comments in the comment section. Where else would you leave them? And
let us know.
Until the next trailer breakdown, we'll check out all the other content on the channel, guys. There's plenty of it there. You can see it all there, all the podcast episodes, all the Let's Plays. At the moment, Alice Madness returns, and we will have some new stuff coming soon regarding our horror collections.
We will.
So, until the next trailer, guys.
That's going to be great fun.
Until the next trailer.
Stay creepy.
Nailed it.